My name is Ty Worthington Carroll.
My name is Matthew Jones.
Rick Matsoko Terry.
Robert Kedlowski.
Simon Grove.
Jay Singh Solhol.
My name is Stuart Lenton.
My name is Roger.
My name is Matt Perkins.
Philip Hall.
I've been a Freemason now for 4 years.
Just over 15 years.
Coming up to 4 or 5 months now.
I only joined very recently, so about 6 months.
I've been a Freemason for 31 years now.
I joined Freemasonry in April 1992.
What really attracted me and interested me in Freemasonry was just the opportunity to get together with some friends I'd already made and people I already knew and respected within my community.
I think it was all as a case of when, not if.
A couple interesting guys at the pub were always talking about it. Not gonna lie, I did want to find out how the pyramids were made.
My grandfather was a Freemason.
I've always been involved in volunteering my time and effort, and I was looking for some other opportunity to do that.
I'd always had an interest in the history and the mystery around Freemasonry.
And I realised I needed to change just the people I was hanging around with.
The best part about being a Freemason for me is having a great many new friends. As soon as you join a lodge, you've immediately got 50 new brothers.
The friendship, the shared values and the laughter is just what makes it so special.
I've always enjoyed the really broad mix of people that you meet within Freemasonry. I've met so many people from so many walks of life, but we all have a sort of fundamental commonality. We all have a similar belief. We all have similar values.
There's the ceremonies, and then the social part of it is I would say a larger part of it so far on my journey.
Some fantastic friendships over the years that I've made.
If you look at people, they've quite often got friends through family, they've got their family, they've got their friends through work, they've got their friends from their childhood, from their schooling and their education. But outside of that, it's quite limited the opportunities there are for actually meeting people from a wide and diverse background that maybe have a similar sort of moral compass to you.
Older than me, younger than me, I've just enjoyed every single brother I have met in Freemasonry.
As an individual, I can't make the impact that Freemasonry has, but to know that I can contribute in my own small way to the massive effect that they have locally and nationally makes me feel really good.
I think that is one of the main reasons I joined, is because I'm getting of an age where I can actually do things, charitable things, and to find the right outlets is kind of a minefield these days.
Charity work is a very important part of Freemasonry. My lodge supports, at the moment we're supporting Molly Ollie's Wishes. Recently we've supported Zoe's Place and Guy's Gift. They're all, as it happens, children-related charities.
I think that we have a responsibility, everybody has a responsibility to be contributing in some way, shape or form to society, and our betterment and our improvement and our continual strive to be better for the world.
The awareness of charities within Warwickshire, we're amazingly fortunate to have built up quite a substantial charitable fund, and we're able to support over 150 different charities every year to the tune of over £300,000. This is just from the Warwickshire area. This is not including what goes on elsewhere.
So we give money to hospices, air ambulances. We actually fund research PhDs in medicine for development of cures to chronic and incurable diseases. We've worked with the Royal College of Surgeons for 50 years, helping with surgical advancements. And those are things that some Freemasons wouldn't even know that we do. To a provincial level in Warwickshire, helping things like Fisher House, which accommodates the families of injured and ill servicemen who are all at the Defence Medicine in Birmingham.
So the charitable work of Freemasonry is very important. It's impressed on you when you join Freemasonry straight away that this is who we are. It's not just a little bit. And I've always known about it, but to find a place in Freemasonry where I can actually practice it every month on schedule has been, that's really given me. It was something I was actually looking for, a place to do it rather than just say.
I think Freemasonry's enabled me to just be more of myself in a lodge room. Put away all the pressures of work or family life with young children, you know, try to be myself and try to enjoy the companionship and friendship of others. When you put on your regalia, when you walk into a lodge room and you see friendly faces and their smiles, and they too similarly are coming in, you know, putting aside and putting away the pressures that they might feel in their day-to-day lives.
Common misconceptions about Freemasonry. We are definitely not above or able to bypass any kind of law, or in fact the opposite is true. When we become Freemasons, we make an absolute commitment to uphold the law of the state in which you reside.
How we've ended up with this scenario where the perception is that there's this back scratching, etc. going on, it couldn't be further from the truth.
More and more these days we want to talk about what we do, so you know, the misconceptions, I hope, are disappearing.
I wish now that I'd got involved in Freemasonry a lot sooner than I have done. There are a diverse range of ages and backgrounds in Freemasonry. It's also not just for your white, old, grey-haired, crusty person. It's for everybody that has a similar sort of outlook and wants to contribute, wants to be surrounded with males who have a high level of integrity, and also wants to do something a bit different that has both history and flexibility built into it as well.
Give us a try. You can find out more about us by coming and speaking to us than anything you could find out reading a book or watching a video.
I think if anyone is watching this and thinking about becoming a Freemason, I would say to them, don't hesitate.
It's a bit of a leap of faith, isn't it? You're joining something about which you don't know a huge amount. You will meet people before you make that final decision, and I suspect when you meet these people, you will realise that you really actually quite like these people, and it gives you an opportunity to spend more time. But it really is about developing you as a person. It's giving you an opportunity to give back something to the society in which we all live, and sadly that's so lacking generally in the world. And I think people with that instinct will find a very, very comfortable home in Freemasonry.
If you think about becoming a Freemason, just do it. Don't wait to be asked.